Hello, this is Riley Komodo from the Riley Komodo YouTube channel. This is another destination vlog, and we are here at Devonport, which is a picturesque tourist town in Auckland's inner harbour. Here is Tui Gifts, which is a gift/souvenir shop, including New Zealand merchandise. Here's a Korean fried chicken restaurant. Here is where the ferry comes in, at the wharf. It's down there, Devonport Wharf. Go around here. Some outdoor seating area where people sitting down. Little convenience store there. Bathrooms, drink bubblers, ticket machines for the Waiheke and Rangitoto Island ferry tickets only, and an AT hop card machine. There's a vending machine there as well, rubbish bins, lighting. There's Pier 2 to Waiheke. Here's seating and a AT hop card pop-up machines. Yangi Collections, that's like a little tour place. We are at the end of the wharf area. There's more seating and another vending machine. More seating and a viewing platform straight ahead. We'll have a look at the viewing platform. Where there's a view of the Auckland CBD and the Waitemata Harbour Bridge as well. Walk back through the other way to a passenger information display too. We'll walk towards the exit. Here's also some little mushroom stools. We'll keep walking out. Here's the Kestrel, Devonport Wharf, like a fish and chip shop. Basically, continuing through is Devon on the wharf, which is a little cafe area. We are now officially walking out of the terminal, the ferry terminal building, towards Devonport town centre. There's outdoor seating for Devon on the wharf. The bus over there too. There's some car parks and the bus interchange. Well, the bus stop there. I'm not sure if it's described as a full interchange, but there is some good bus connections here in Devonport, where you can go from ferry to bus or vice versa. Devonport is Auckland's premier ferry destination. Similar to Manly and Sydney. There's the Esplanade Hotel, which is a pub basically. Very old. There's a For Lease building. It's a restaurant with courtyard and gelato shop. It's unoccupied. There's the art gallery up there in that building. Devonport Borough Council building. The restaurant here, pub or bar venue, plus an ice cream counter as well. The Indian restaurant or steakhouse, I'm not sure what it is, but per region, pretty sure. Got no idea what cuisine that is. Down there is a little arcade, we'll show you a bit later on. Bookmark, which is a bookstore obviously. Devonport Arts and Gifts, gift store, Catch 22, fish and chips and Chinese takeout. For Lease store, not sure what it is, but phone there, we have to pay for it, not free. Blue Illusion, clothing store, Anna Stretton, another little clothing store, the barber shop, that looks closed. There's Lotto, like a lottery store or news agents, I'm pretty sure it's called. An art store. There's the chemist. And over that same chemist again. The parking alley down there. Auction room. Cantonese restaurant. Ray White, just a real estate agent here. Small semicircle like bench there. Shop. Like a clothing store, sort of op shop like place. Little side street here, including a market. Manuka licensed cafe. Skin Sense, beauty therapy and day spa retreat. Just there and there. Vic Road, wine bar and cellar. Barbers, that is not open right now. House of Travel, travel agency with model airplanes in there. Show you. second. Seating area. Japan Japanese bakery, cafe. There's a subway chain, common in smaller towns in New Zealand. Satellite 2, RSA, Return and Services Association. Totti. Indigo Barbershop in there. Yarnton's little clothing store. Devonport Indian Hub, Indian restaurant, as you can see. Very dimly lit in there, but yeah. Little gift store, something like that. An art store there as well. Very similar. Yarnton's. Same store again. The Natural Health Co. Health store. Is the next buses to Akoranga and Stanley Point. 8:14 and 8:06 respectively. Little arts gallery. Devonport optometrists. And there, it's closed right now. Keep walking to the top of the hill. Juan Darien. Sugar sweet. Hair and spa. It's closed. Mitchell Stout Dud Architects and Urbanists. Urban Kids Furniture. Floor stock clearance in there. Louise Simpson Hair Studio. There's a little venue there, restaurant, empty. Across the street and check out the other side. We're in the construction zone right now. These are some residents here. Devonport's a bit hilly. There's the main road coming into the town. Single lane road. More homes here. Here's a theatre. It's a movie theatre. Victoria Theatre. Bit of a hybrid between traditional theatre and cinema. There's an ice cream cart. There's the movies on today. I think these local style theatres are actually cheaper than major big cinema chains like Hoyt or Event Cinemas. There is the ice cream place with that same theatre. Corrales, I'm pretty sure, it's a little cafe. There's a sign for it there. There's the interior briefly. Keep on heading back down towards the way we came from. Thai massage place. Ho Spice shop. I'm not sure what that is, like a bookstore or something like that. Portofino Ristorante. It's like an Italian shop. As you can see, pizza, pasta, risotto, and other main courses. Fish and chip shop, or fashion shops as they say in New Zealand. Bookstore again. Little cafe or bar there. Signal Hill. The menu looks like, you can have a look. Devonport Health Centre. Like a local GP office, like a doctor. Pharmacy. Or chemist. Same thing basically. Sierra Coffee New Zealand. Cafe there, cafe. And Devonport Deli Cafe. Couple of cafes there. The Patriot Devonport, it's an Irish pub.
Under 18 as well. Under 18.
Here's the old post office, which is now repurposed as a cafe and clothing store. French cafe. McLeod Brewery place. Another Italian place there, serving pizza, gelato and pasta, as well as other mains. Flagstaff Gallery, an art gallery in there. Here's a little park area with a fountain, seating, some recreation area in the middle of town. Here's a library, Devonport Library. It's a pretty modern place. Public library. If your device is running low or you want to do some work in a quiet area, you can go in there. Walk this little gravel path. There's trees there. Stage show. Walk out towards the ocean. Water is. Just nice little park area. Devonport feels quite rural despite being within the Auckland metropolitan area. Buchanan Street. Mispronounced that. Little road there that runs parallel to the water. We wait for these cars to go through, as this is not technically a pedestrian crossing. Here's a small little beach area, just quite tiny, but it's not the best beach in the world. However, to make up for that, there's a nice little walk that goes along the water here. As you can see, it's getting close to high tide, where the water's coming in, and the actual space available for a beach is practically nearly non-existent. It's a very small beach. Walk along this path along the water. There's some of Auckland's eastern suburbs over there, and a ferry. I will look around.
Drive up to
Some seats there, wooden seats. Sign about dogs saying they have to be on the leash on beach and reserve at all times, and saying there's no dogs allowed on playgrounds. Here's some seats on this little boardwalk club area here. Devonport doesn't really have the best beach in the world. It's quite small, and the sand's got dead seaweed or something on it. Here's a little playground area. That takes you back to the ferry wharf again that way. Little thing that makes you dizzy. Slides and climbing frames. Solar swings. Little recreation area near the beach. We'll walk back towards the main part of town, and I'll see you a bit later on. So I hope you enjoy the video so far. Today is very cloudy. There's some more homes along the Ocean Boulevard here. And the bus stop, not much there, no passenger information displays. It's just a sign on the side of the road really. Space for a bus there.
What? I want to attack you.
That pales in comparison to the other bus stops I showed you in this video in Devonport.
She likes girls, so in case you're wondering.
Here's filtered drinking water tap. We are back in the main street of Devonport again. Showed you earlier. Here's the SPCA op shop again. Instead of going straight ahead, we'll have a look down here. Shops in this little road here. Here's Sawmill, there's a brewery area, / bar, pub, whatever you want to call it. stone oven cafe and eatery. Japanese sahi. It's like a sushi place or Japanese in general. Liquorland. Not to confuse with the Liquorland in Australia, but there's one in New Zealand that's completely different. Unrelated to the Liquorland owned by Coles. Here's Village Chiropractic there as well. The hardware store. Little alleyway here. There's another Liquorland and an office wares place. There's the same road again that we're walking along. Here's the New World, which is kind of like a New Zealand version of Coles, but they are complete. There wasn't a office wares place or whatever I said. It's dry cleaners. Missing that sign, so I was actually wrong. There's Sills and Co. As well as a $2 store down here as well. So there's a pharmacy here that is near the New World pharmacy and the $2 store and more little shop there. Everything's very cheap. Finally, here is the New World supermarket. Here's the primary shopping place in town. There's the Bank of New Zealand ATM. We'll walk back again. Nice little cottages here as well, cottages. That was the old Liquorland store location, but they moved a few doors down. Show you this little shops up here. That was called Wynyard Street, I'm pretty sure. Or Wynyard. I think that second Y is pronounced a bit differently. Not Wynyard, Wynyard. Generally pronounced. Here's Cooper and Co. Harcourt's Cooper and Co. So real estate agent here as well. Goa Eatery, Clary's Just Workouts, a gym. Here's a little eatery or bakery. Vacant shop here. Paper Plus. Which is sort of the post office there, or office where's place, ATM. That acts like their local post office.
I like the ice cream in the big ones because they're like firm, you know? Oh, she has the exact same food.
Back at Clarence Street again. And there's a vape store as well. Go no ID, no entry policy. Here's a little shop. I think it might be closed down, but it doesn't look very good. There's the market here as well, and a little bakery. Markets there. Harry's Burger Punk Smash Burgers and Shakes. Pretty good local burger shop, which prices their food typically more premiumly than McDonald's or Burger King. Another type massage. Gonna walk back to the ferry wharf. So I'm gonna wrap up the video in just a moment. So I hope you like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Matiwa.